Hey gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah, and we are ready to roll. You know that feeling when you walk into a board game store and you see that box with beautiful art? And it could be a cozy cafe or a whimsical forest, or maybe it's a cute animal adventure, but the theme pulls you in, right? Mm-hmm. You buy that game, bring it home, get it on the table, and you're ready to dive into the world, only to realize the theme is just a coat of paint. You're not running a cozy cafe. You're just moving colored tiles around. And the game might be great, but the theme doesn't connect to the mechanics, right? And while that's not always a bad thing, for many of us in the board game community, theme is a big part of the fun. We're not saying that these games that we're going to talk about are bad.
No, not at all.
Far from it. We're just looking at a common board gaming experience. So with that said, let's take a look at 10 good games where the theme is completely irrelevant to the gameplay.
Yeah, so these games are not in any particular order. We just pulled out 10 games. And just to reiterate, we like these games.
Like
these
the
are
games.
Good games. In fact, there's a couple on this list that are like some of my favorite games. So these are good games.
Good.
But just with not bad themes, just irrelevant themes.
Irrelevant themes. It could be anything. All right. So the first one that we're going to take a look at is Isle of Cats Duel.
Or Isle of Cats.
Or Isle of Cats,
they
to
both
be fair.
Said that.
So the reason this is on the list is because it could be anything. It could be Isle of Rocks Duel. It could be Isle of Birds Duel. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like they had this really neat idea for like polyomino puzzle.
Yes.
With colors.
Yeah.
And to put it in, and then they kind of put the theme of cats on top of it. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Lots of games do that. But the mechanics of the game really have nothing to do with that.
Cats or boats or anything.
Yeah, it's just kind of taking polyomino tiles and putting them in your tableau.
And again, we'll say this probably several times. We like the game.
I do like this game.
And we don't blame the designer.
No, not at all.
Because, they wanted to make a game and they just kind of slapped a theme on top of it, which is fine, but it just doesn't affect the mechanics in any way.
Yeah.
Or the gameplay in any way.
I will say I really like that they put the cat theme on this one because they're really cute.
Yeah.
It's actually a really cute game.
Yeah.
I like the little cats and all their different like shapes because cats get themselves into weird shapes all the time.
They can, yes.
So anyway, I do like that part.
Yeah.
So even though it doesn't really matter, it is still cute.
Yep.
All right, next up on the list is Splendor.
Yep.
Splendor is a game that says it's about like, I don't know, some sort of
You're collecting gems, like you're purchasing gems and you're trying to attract nobility or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. And anyway, it has a theme, apparently.
Yeah.
But in reality, it doesn't. Like when I play this game, I would have no idea what the theme is. Right. I know that you just are collecting gems and you're trying to buy cards with your gems. That's what you're doing in the game. And you get points based on which cards you purchase. That's it. That's really what the game is. It says that there's a theme, but I would never know what it was if I didn't literally read it, because we had to go back and read what is the theme of that. Right. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Next is a game called Spectacular. And again, love this game. Like it's a fun game to play.
This one came out in 2024.
Yep.
And we just got it this year, and it's a really good game.
It's a really good game. You are drafting dice and tiles, and you are building out a habitat, a sanctuary for endangered species or something like that. But it has artwork on it.
Yes.
But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the gameplay, and you're also like shifting. You have a public draft place and then a personal draft place. And so it doesn't super make sense to me for that theme, that you're like switching back and forth the public
Yes.
the public drafting place. Like I mean, I guess you could maybe get there and like you're trading or you're like it's an open market for endangered species that
I
you're.
don't know. That seems a little questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm stretching here, obviously.
Yeah, I know.
And I will say this one on this list of games, this one is maybe one of the closer ones to having a relevant theme or but it still doesn't really.
Yeah. It's like, so when a game doesn't have the mechanics really match what their theme is, that's when it's like, that's where we're kind of going with this.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this had a theme and some of it kind of matches, but some of it doesn't make sense at all.
Right.
And so that's why it's on this list.
Yep.
All right, next up is a game called Space Base. You might have heard of it.
One of my favorites.
I know. Yeah. This is a awesome game. I love this game.
Yeah.
And everybody we introduce this game to loves this game.
Yep.
But in reality, it's like a great game that they like slapped the space theme onto me.
Yep.
I just thought it doesn't matter if it's space or not. Like there's not really anything that says space to me. Mm-hmm. It's you have your base and you're sending off rockets supposedly and your shuttles. Okay, and you're getting other ones that you're putting in. But basically it's just die rolls.
Yeah.
It's die rolls
and
cards.
Yeah.
And so it really could have been any kind of theme. That being said, one of my favorite space games.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is another one that's like, okay, I can kind of see where they were going with it. You know, like you are operating a base and you're sending out shuttles and some shuttles are coming back, I guess, but...
But really, it's just the dice rolls.
It's really just the dice rolls, and you're just triggering the cards, right?
Yes.
And so it could be anything.
I don't even understand like the money and the planets and
stuff.
I really don't understand how that
it doesn't super
works
make
theme-wise.
sense for the theme, but anyway, regardless, it's a great game.
Great game
that I absolutely love playing. So.
Definitely.
Next up is a little card game called Scout.
Yes.
Now the theme of Scout is circus.
Supposedly.
You are running a circus or it's at the circus or something to that effect.
Okay, I think they say you're running a circus and you're recruiting
people for your
act. Yeah, because each card does have a name on it.
Right.
Like each card's supposed to be a person.
Yeah. But it doesn't really make sense because you're just building out sets and runs of cards.
Yes.
And so the circus theme like literally plays no impact whatsoever.
No.
On the game.
It's kind of weird that they chose to have a theme.
Yeah.
This is one that I'm like, I don't even understand why they chose to have a theme.
Right.
They did nothing with it whatsoever.
Right.
It doesn't even have art that has to do with the theme. Like it literally has nothing to do with the theme.
Technically there's some tent top art on it.
There? I
Yeah.
don't even
On the
remember
box
that.
at least.
Okay.
On the box there is. Not necessarily on the cards.
I thought the cards are just colors.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah. Anyway, so this was one that I just thought, this is so weird that it has a theme at all. Like, because a lot of card games don't try and have a theme.
No Thanks.
No Thanks doesn't have a theme. They didn't put one on. They're just like, this is the card.
It's a card game. Yeah. And so that's what Scout probably should have done.
I think so. I mean, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just like completely irrelevant.
Right.
All right. Next up is a game called Mythicals. Mythicals. This is one that I do like the art on the box and stuff, and it's a good game. Yeah. But it's just cards and colors.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's like cards of different colors, and you're placing it out. I know it's supposed to have to do with
like
fantasy creatures,
and things like that. Yeah,
but it really has nothing to do with that whatsoever.
There's not even artwork for it.
Just on the box.
On the box,
itself.
yeah.
I can't think if it has.
The cards don't have any, I don't think, artwork.
Yeah, I don't remember.
In relation to mythical creatures or anything like that, or mythical beings.
Yeah, but it's still a good game. It's a set collection game. You're collecting colors, and you're trying to gain as many points as you possibly can with those colors. That's it. It really has nothing to do with mythical creatures whatsoever.
Right. Yeah. Next up is a game called Gatsby. We've talked about this actually in another video about how disappointing it was because not the game. The game is fun, but the theming of it, because the Gatsby theme, like, it's intriguing and it's fun. It's roaring 20s and 30s, but the theming has nothing to do with the game at all.
Yeah, it's like they kind of tried.
Yeah,
like they did the art based on the theme.
Yeah, I will give them that. They did at least have art for the theme.
And so that's enough to be like, oh, that's fun. But the actual mechanics of the game don't really make sense for the theme.
Right.
So they're not really playing into that very well, I don't think.
Yeah. So I can see the dance floor, maybe the racetrack, but the financial, I mean, it's probably all has to do with the Great Gatsby, right? So, but I don't know. It just doesn't connect for me at all.
Me either.
I mean, it's just you're going up tracks and you're trying to collect cards.
That's really what it is. You're going up tracks.
Yeah.
Getting the tiles.
And so anyway, I don't know. It's a good game. I like playing it, but the theme on this one is really disappointing that it doesn't connect to the mechanics at all.
Yes, exactly. Okay, next up is you've heard us talk about this game. You know we love this game, and it is The Crew, Mission Deep Sea.
Yeah.
The Crew is a great trick-taking card game.
A deep love for this game.
A deep love for this game. Yeah. It is cooperative trick-taking, and it does it so, so well. But the theme, it's Deep Sea. I don't really think so. It technically has this manual. They tried to incorporate a theme by having this manual of missions you go on, and so they tried to make it kind of match. But in reality, all you're doing is playing a trick-taking game where it could have literally just said, okay, play this level. Play this level, and it would have been the exact same game. They tried to add a little bit of story, but the story doesn't really add to the game at all.
Not at all.
In fact, I think most of the time we just were like, skip that because it wasn't interesting enough to even read it.
Yeah.
And so it's really all about playing that cooperative trick-taking game.
Right. There is the artwork on it is relevant to the theme.
Yes, that's
and there
true.
are submarine cards.
There are
but they don't.
I'll give you the submarine cards.
They don't mechanically. They don't
change
anything. It's just a trump card.
Right.
It's okay. I'll give them a slight connection on this because of the manual that has the story, the missions. Yeah. I'll give them a slight one, but really it doesn't change the game or impact the game at all.
Not even a little bit. And it's not a story where you're like, oh, what's going to happen? Or this is really good. It's just a generic story, I think.
Absolutely. So. All right. Next on the list is Castles of Burgundy. This is one where you are like a noble kind of person and you're building out
in the French Renaissance.
Maybe, in the Middle Ages, and you're building out your princedom or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a princedom.
Yeah, and so you're trying to attract or...
no, you're trying to...
Not attract, but get relevance or...
well, in your princedom, you want like trade routes and you want certain... See, we don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And I've played this game so many times. Yeah. But the theme just doesn't really make sense.
No, I mean, the tiles, there's rivers that run through your princedom, and you have boat tiles that, you can put in and,
building tiles,
animal tiles and all of these things. But the theme has never even crossed my mind when I'm playing this game.
No.
At all.
There is no immersion of theme whatsoever.
No. Yeah, and
it's just like you're rolling dice and you're drafting
tiles and then placing them in your
and they
your
all
tableau.
have different abilities on the tiles.
Yeah.
And so, but man, okay, theme aside, this is one of my favorite games. I love this game.
Really? I didn't know it was high for you.
It's super high.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a great game. I love this game.
Yeah.
But
I'm not there, but
I know, but I love it.
Yeah.
And most people agree with me.
I'm sure, yeah. No doubt. I'm in the minority for sure.
Yeah, but it's not the theming, doesn't mean anything.
No.
In fact, I kind of wish it did a little bit more, but it
Yeah.
doesn't. All right, last up on the list is Azul, because
Now, hold on.
I know people love Azul.
We do too.
And we do too, yes.
Hear me say we love this game.
Yes. Here's the thing with Azul, though. It's supposed to be you're building out a wall, like of a Portuguese ruler's wall or something like
Yeah.
that. And so you're building out this beautiful tiled wall. And while I absolutely love the tile pieces and stuff, this is just an abstract game. It has nothing to do with that theme.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised they had it would make more sense if they said this was inspired by.
Yes. Yeah.
More than like, okay, you're this, artist and you're building out this wall. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me,
Yeah.
because you're just drafting these really cool tiles. Actually, they're very satisfying to play with,
Yeah.
the acrylic tiles, and you're placing them in and you're making cool patterns and different things with them. But I didn't even know it was a wall until I read it.
Right. That's what I was going to say, is that if you didn't tell me what the theme was,
Mm-hmm.
the theme of the actual theme of the game would not be anywhere on my radar.
Right.
Of thinking what it was, like,
Right.
or understanding what it was. But yeah, because it's just like so irrelevant to the game,
Right.
At all. I wouldn't even know what the theme is.
Yeah, it's really just an abstract game.
Yeah, abstract
And-
tile placing.
Yeah, and that's okay. Like, you can just be an abstract tile placing
Yeah,
game. And
yeah.
that'd be fine too. Not that it matters. I mean,
It
like, I
doesn't,
don't care
yeah.
that you put a theme on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the theme doesn't draw me in because it's an abstract tile game.
Sure. All right, and then we wanted to also have an honorable mention category.
It's not
Of
really
games.
honorable mention for having no theme.
Sure, but another category of sort of all the card games that really should just be card games and not have really a theme.
Yeah, they're just card games, or maybe they just place like really cute art on it,
Yes,
which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But there's not really a theme to those games, and there's a lot.
there are a lot of them.
those.
A couple that we thought of are Clash of Corgis, Pixies,
Hens.
Hens.
They all kind of do some of those same things where it's like, this is just really cute art, but it has nothing to do with gameplay at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Very little, I should say.
Yeah. We didn't want to make our list super long with all of those games that are very similar in that way. And so we left those off. But we wanted to mention that there are those games out there that are like that are just, quick card games, don't really have a theme, or that they have a theme, but it doesn't matter to the gameplay at all, just like all of these others. But there are card games that do a good job with the theme they put on
I
it.
agree.
Like Sea Salt and Paper, I think does a great job.
Yeah, you were saying like, think of the crab where you have to it digs down into
Yes.
the
discard pile.
The discard pile.
You have the swimmer and the shark, and then you get to attack
Steal
somebody.
Yeah, you're attacking.
So it actually uses the theme in the mechanics of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sets it apart
It
from these
does.
have card games.
That's true.
Courtesans.
Yeah.
There's a queen's table, and you have to try and elevate or have a family fall from grace.
Right, and there's all these different families that are trying to kind of push their way into the grace
Yeah.
of the queen.
Right, exactly. So there are card games out there that do a good job. There are just many, many, many more that don't.
So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
And tell us down below what you think of the list we made and what we missed. We definitely would love to hear about that.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.